Hi all. Excuse me. I'm Dannii, or Flower God, and thank you for coming to my channel. I am going to be reading a collective tarot reading today, and we'll just see what we get in the general energies. Leave it if it is for somebody else, if it's for you, you know, or just something kind of like rings a bell in your own situation. Hit the thumbs up button. That helps me a lot and this channel and the progression of it. Let's get started, guys. I hope you guys had a lovely day. I had a good day. You could be traveling also with the Two of Wands, or you could be planning a trip. Also, you could kind of like be sort of like starting some sort of passion that you've been wanting to like just, I don't know, grab a hold of, because you may have been getting signs like, hey, like I need to just start, I just need to go, I need to get it done. And so I think now, or the Two of Wands kind of marks that beginning. So let's see what else that we have for our collective. Someone could be having like some I don't know, I'm getting this, but someone could be having some menstrual issues, like some serious, I don't want to say serious, but like enough to where, like, of course, like menstruation is like not comfortable like whatsoever, but like someone could be having some maybe some underlying issues, and it could kind of be like affecting their daily life. It could be affecting their work and their relationships. So like maybe if you're having some issues on that, you should go get that checked out, or just at least you should get looked at, or do your like woman wellness checkup. And the same for males out there. If you have something that's going on, you know, or like something just doesn't feel right down there, or just like anywhere where your sexual health is involved, please see a doctor. So, but but I don't know, sometimes people just need that like little extra confirmation, like, hey, like it could be at the back of your mind, because sometimes, you know, life gets really busy, and then like you just end up like blowing off doing like things that you actually have to do, like going to the doctor and stuff like that. I like some people do, some people don't. Depends on your lifestyle and uh how your day and weeks and months and stuff roll out. So like just take that into consideration. Let's see what else we have. We have the Queen of Cups. We have a very, someone could be in there like a really like beautiful feminine energy, and kind of like engaging into this sort of like into their like intuition that they have. You could like mermaids, or you could have just like watched The Little Mermaid or something like that, or the Titanic, something crazy, something ocean bound. I'll say that. We be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You could be ready to actually have like a, just like a, be ready to like get into like a loving relationship with someone. And you know, Spirit is saying that, hey, like we see that you are in this energy, and you know, you might be feeling like, hey, with the Two of Wands, it might be a long ways from now, but it's literally not. It's not. Oh, okay. So there is also energy with the Four of Wands and the Three of Cups reverse. Is it's a little bit of some trickiness that's going on in someone's stability in their household. Could be like some sort of binding of marriage that someone's just not really feeling like, you know, it's working too well for them. You could be feeling I don't know, whatever structure that this is. I don't know if this is a home, or if this is like your this could be also a workplace, or like any type of like institution where you've created a sense of stability. But for some reason there could be kind of like people talking crap about something, Also, if I'm also getting that in someone's home, they might be overindulging in drink a little too much, or like drugs, or like, and I mean like on all scales. It doesn't matter if it's weed or coke, like even to the extreme. Someone is doing a lot of something. This could even be like ibuprofen. It doesn't matter. Like someone is overindulging in something under a under a home or something, and it's I don't know. It's kind of like it's it's not looking that great. It's looking a little bit like makeshift. I don't know why they're giving me like this like weird makeshift energy, like where something you're like someone's thinking that they're looking a certain way, but yet they're coming off in the way that they don't want to come off, and it's something like that going on. I don't know. Let's get some more. The Ten of Pentacles. Someone's in their bag, though. Someone's making their money. Despite even this, like, weirdness going on with the Three of Cups. Like, this can also signal to, like, gossip that's happening. So someone could be, this could be a job. Sorry, my card dropped. It definitely could be a job where people are like gossiping, or just like a group is gossiping about how much money that someone makes also, which is none of anybody's business how much money you make. Like, how do you make money? You don't make money worrying about other people's money, I'll tell you that. Like, people like to ask about other people's financial thing. Like, I remember I had like a coworker ask me, like, do I pay, you know, for something for someone else that like I live with? And I was like, at first, like, I didn't want to be rude because, to be quite honest, I really like this person. But at the same time, I wanted to just turn around and be like, you should never really ask others questions, even if they're your friend, about money, because that's really tacky. Like, if you that like ruined my life. Okay, I'm sorry. I got like a phone call and I didn't even know who that was from. That like got on my nerves. That really got on my nerves. I'm like, who the hell is that? Anyway, it's from a number I don't even know who that is. But what was I talking about? I was talking about you could also be dealing with a Leo, or you could be a Leo. You could have this in your big three. You also have the strength to kind of like curb these like questions, or these insinuations that someone is making about your money. Like, it's none of anyone's business. But like what I was saying with the person that I like them a lot. It's just that like it's really tacky to really be asking others about their money. Like, when if you look at the wealthy, it's not like normally, like, they're not going to talk about their money. If they talk about their money, it's they're talking about it with someone who they're going to make more money with. Like, it's kind of like on a need to know basis type of thing. So like it's very like I'm very like I went ahead and like told them, but I told myself that like if anybody ever asked about like anything that was going on with me, or like how I dispense my money, or what I use my money for, what I'm paying for, it's none of anybody's business. Like, seriously, like, it's not that you have anything to hide or anything. It's just that they have nothing to do with it. So why would you need to know? Because a lot of times you want to keep even little things like that private, you know, to ward against evil eye. To some people like have that weird like kind of like one up energy where they want to pocket watch you and see what all you got, and like just so they could be able to like talk about whatever, or to anybody else, or just like for their own little, you know, non-factorish, you know, thoughts type of energy. Yeah, so like, yeah, you could also, um, you could be, okay, you seem to be in like a very, ooh, my side is like itching real bad. What is that? I think I got bit by something. That is so weird to have a bug bite right there. Oh my god. Yeah, hiking. Bug bite. Ah! Ooh, it's itchy. I gotta like put some Benadryl or something on it and not like scratch it. It's like the weirdest place ever on like the side of your stomach to get like bit by something. But with the Two of Cups and the Nine of Cups, you could be like overjoyed and have this like fulfillment going on. You know, for the most part, like you're happy, you know, you're indulging in great activities, even, you know, enjoying this friendship. And then you have the, ooh, I'm just like dropping cards everywhere. You have the Five of Swords. And so, for whatever reason, I don't know if you're fearing that there's some kind of sneakiness going on. Like, the Nine of Cups is giving me like I'm happy with where I am. I could have more, but like I'm not sure if I don't know. It like you're not worried about anything like having any extra. It's almost like a card of like contentment. But like with this sneakiness between two people, or someone could be feeling be in like some sort of defeat like energy because you are single and they see that you are mingling with others. So you just need one more cup. That's what it's really giving me. You could be also dealing with the Virgo. You might at this time might not be feeling the need to share anything really like of um of great amounts to anyone else. Like you might just be wanting to keep to yourself and kind of like um figure out your inner workings a little bit better so that you can grapple on your situations, which it seems like you are for the most part. But like it's giving more of the energy of like other people type of energy, like other people and their intrusiveness. um okay, so there could possibly be an Aries with that could be, you know, they feel like they just like straight lost out. Or I don't know if someone is a business owner, a father, someone who is the head of household could be feeling heartbroken, you know, over you. I don't know whose energy that is. I think I would like to get some clarifications on this because this is a little bit spread out, but it just seems like there's like a whole lot of like there coulda, woulda, shoulda been, and other people like just like looking. You could be arguing with a father or like a really masculine person. Um, they're saying, I don't like your friends. And they have friends in quotation marks because they're not quite sure if they're even really your friends. They know that you call them friends. Someone's a grenade. I'm sorry. This could, like, when I initially wrote this card, it's mostly like someone who's a tip drill, who's like literally they have a nice body, but their face is like, anyways, no one's ugly. I'm just saying. Or it could be someone who is literally going to go off at the drop of a hat. To be quite honest, I would take, you know, both. And I would actually take that more than the latter because I have the Alice in Chains uh, card, which is their song called Love, Hate, Love. So I don't know if you're like arguing with someone or someone's that has like some kind of like weird love, hate, love relationship with you in their mind, or they kind of feel like that's how it was overall with you. And they could be angry that like you're in this like Nine of Cups like sort of energy with this Two of Cups, energy. Like, you might be looking at somebody moving on. They might have thought that you were the hermit. They might have thought that you were like not talking to nobody, not doing nothing, that you were just sulking somewhere, basically. And you're not. You're having fun. You're living your life. You're doing what you feel like you need to do, and that you're not like overcomplicating things. So there's that, and there's nothing wrong with that. Let's see. What else do we have? And then we'll get a Les Vampires Oracle for you. Yeah. Okay, someone who's a thought was probably talking crap. They're actually a hoe. They might have called you one, but they're actually that hoe over there, basically. And if they, Spirit says, if they get in your shit, if they start talking shit to you, or you find something out, you have every absolute, you know, keep your cool, because don't spend your, like, a whole insurmountable of energy, you know, just being angry at someone and, you know, getting all up in their face. Like, there's no need for that. But come correct. Come correct. Like, tell them right. Like, if they have you fucked up, it's okay to tell them what's going on and like how it really is, because it seems as if someone's just like talking about somebody's relationship. This person can be blocked. This person, they feel that two can play that game. If you don't say anything, or you hardly ever say anything to this person, if you just kind of look at them like they look at you, they could be telling people that you run away from them, or that you're running away. And they feel the need, they keep telling people about you even though they don't really know you at all. And they don't know you at all, and like their advice that they've been telling people is like, they don't need to be cruel. Like, don't be cruel. You ain't got to be cruel to them either, but like, they could be making up. Yeah, this person is in their ego, and what's really going on in their own mind is, I can't get no satisfaction. They really can't, they really don't have any satisfaction in their lives, so that's why they feel the need to like go and like make up shit, because they don't know enough about you, but they'll go around and make up enough shit. This could be also a past lover. It doesn't necessarily have to be like someone who secretly wants to be your friend, but, or like a group of people that might have been talking at like some workplace, or like a or just like a group. It doesn't matter what it could be. It could be anything from like a book club to you know, a dance class, or a meeting, like about whatever, just like a group of people that are actually working towards the same goal, that kind of, and whatever that goal is, it gives you stability. So like, my quick draw was workplace, but it could literally be a house too. It could be family members. Ooh, that didn't roll well. Let's get a couple more cards. Yeah, they keep saying that you run away and that you don't confront them. Because of what? They don't have anything for you to really confront them over, unless they just came to your face and was like, bah, 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 bah. But the card says, tell them right, tell them where they have you fucked up, and what they will not do, and how, and the many ways in which you don't give a fuck, but you need to let them know about themselves, because they think that they have some, like, that's the problem with people. They think that they have like some sort of authority over others, and they don't. They don't have authority over anyone. That's what humans, like, from what I understand, that's what they like to do. They like to put people in their place, as if they're the person and the entity and the authority to be able to put people in their place, because in their mind that's where they think that that person should be, or how they think that they should act, or you know, like it's just craziness. Like they're full of ego, and the world is a lot bigger than their lies. Two off the top. Again, ego. I have ego. Yeah, we did that one. Let's do the other one. Yeah, okay, here we go. He, she, they are just jealous. So they're jealous of you, and I also saw something else. They're obsessed. They are pissed off that the person that they've been messing with, or that possibly like have been in some sort of relationship with you, with the Emperor, because there was some sort of a match here. Hopefully you're not dating somebody at the workplace, because this was giving like hella work vibes. They could be pissed off that this person only asked them to come over at night. They don't get to come over during the day. As another one. Something happened to them last full moon, and it shook their core. And they're really pissed that someone doesn't really hold them in like high regard. Like they feel like in their mind, because obviously this person or these people, they feel like they are like some sort of authority, from which one I don't know, but they feel like they have the room to talk, when really they don't. They don't have the room to talk about anybody. A matter of fact, there's people that are also, even in their same circle, talking about them. Sadly enough. Let's get an oracle deck from the Les Vampires. Ooh. Sorry, I'm just like dropping stuff everywhere. I'm normally well, I'm not normally a klutz, but just as of lately, because my hands are tired. I think I'm like suffering from like tendonitis, because like my hands be hurting, baby. We'll get one off the top as our advice for the evening. Natural, authentic, real, and organic. Isn't she so pretty? I love that. So you could be like a big fan of like fall. Someone could be a very, very big fan of fall and the leaves and stuff, and orchids, and sort of like ornamental, like oriental flowers. Someone could have gray eyes, gray or blue eyes. Someone could have a 4-year-old. Someone could be 40 years old. Someone could be dealing with a 40-year-old. Let's see what it says. And what is the advice? Okay, authentic, real, and organic. It says Les Vampires Speak. So, mind you, I'm speaking from the, or I'm reading from the Oracle book, and it's basically speaking from the perspective of a vampire. So if you're looking for like what context is that coming from, it's coming from the context of a vampire. So just bear with us. To be your own true self is a lifelong, sometimes long, purpose. It is the purpose of this existence, and for each of us, despite the labels we all have, human, vampire, human, man and woman, we have something greater at play. How the essence, the very drop of something of pure self makes itself known through us. And for this great miracle to take place, there are habits to be shed, reactions to be questioned, challenges to be met, and experiments to be made. For you are not who you have been told who you are. And with this card, we ask you to clarify and finally perhaps understand and acknowledge that all you are can be discovered when you take yourself within and quietly feel. Look and listen to your own self. Not the self of the label, the job, not the defenses you have developed for protection, not the protests of ego, or the demands of family or the voices within. So we were just talking about this, like, you ain't gotta pay attention to all the voices or what people were like talking about, because it doesn't matter. Like, non-factor type of energy. So, and so with this card, we ask you to clarify clearly and finally perhaps understand and acknowledge that all you are can be discovered when you take yourself within and quietly feel and look and listen to your own self, not the self of the label, the job, not the defenses you have developed for protection, not the protective ego or the demands of family voices within. It is who you truly are, and then once having found a sense of that, to live from that place in the small, consistent ways each and every day. How that manifests will be unique for each of you. But we ask you now to go beyond the labels of time, place, and family, and education, and status, and go deep, deep within. There is something within you that is more than the history of others, that is yours alone. And the world needs it to be expressed. Otherwise, why would you have been created? For each of us, every drop of rain, every stone, every creature of the sky and the land has their role and their part to play. We need to become our natural self again, beyond what we are told we are, and to live from that place. This will create a satisfying and more peaceful, harmonious life. No matter what challenges you meet from within or without, you are precious to the world, especially so when you find that part of you that is only yours to offer, and add it to the song of the world and make all that is more beautiful, more fulfilled, and more totally realized as a consequence of your soul's true expression. So, the blessing, when you take away the trappings of money, power, status in the world, you are left with the things of the spirit, and you are rich in the ways of the soul indeed. This creates a balanced and centered, strong core. So, when you know who you are, and whoever is like talking whatever, it won't matter. Not with this. Not if you've drawn this card, the natural card. You are your true self. And when you know yourself, you're not worried about what anybody else has to say. You're not worried about it. It makes you unshakable. You could walk into a room with 35 other motherfuckers who hate you and still shine. So, the curse, too much reliance on the feedback of society's self-worth is centered in status and therefore constantly shifting, uncentered. So, like, I wouldn't, just don't worry about what they're saying, because I don't, because half the people are just, most people out there are just like you and me. They kind of, some people even fake it till they make it. They're just playing a role. Some people don't even know that they're playing a role. They're just like animated bots, NPCs, whatever you want to call it. And so some people don't even like themselves. So if someone is, talking crap about you, saying whatever, like, they don't like themselves. They don't like themselves. So why should you care what anyone else thinks of you? Whoever is saying whatever, that's their business. Like, don't make it your business at all. Don't. If you're working with this card, there has been an over-reliance on the ways of identifying who you are. Whether you have categorized yourself by a job or your appearance, personality, or wealth or background, it is time to go beyond this to who you truly are and know yourself from the inside out. This does not require puzzlement or complexity. It requires quiet distillment in true reflection and contemplation of the self. You have too many definitions that others have given you. Let them go and learn the song within you. Give voice to that in order to become natural and truly, fulfilled as your own self. So, thank you so much for listening to this reading. Be your natural self. It's okay, baby. It's okay. If you liked the video or anything made any sense, please hit the thumbs up button, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye.